So, let's dive into this conversation about Red Capital, which is a really fresh twist on personal finance.
Absolutely. It's like interesting how they approach things, not being a bank, but a fund allocator.
Exactly. See, instead of the old school bank model, Red Capital takes your money and strategically shifts it around among thousands, and I mean over 3,000, insured institutions to optimize yield, which is pretty clever.
Right. Yeah. It's like they've outsourced the legwork of hunting for the best interest rates.
Yeah, exactly.
So users don't need to manually shop around.
And here's where it gets fascinating. They've got this proprietary AI algorithm that does all the searching each day.
So cool.
Which means it can, dynamically respond to rate changes almost instantly.
Right. So if one bank drops a rate and another one offers something better, Red Capital is already on it, shifting funds to get you the best returns.
And one detail that really caught my attention. They don't even disclose which banks they use because, well, the options change daily.
Interesting. That does raise a little eyebrow, though, doesn't it? I mean, if you can't see where your money is exactly...
I get that.
Doesn't that, worry you about security at all? But the key is that all those partner institutions are insured, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a subtle but important point. You're not directly tied to the banks. You're more like a customer of Red Capital, which in turn is leveraging those insured relationships.
Now, who do you think would really benefit from this service? I mean, it's not a one-stop financial solution, is it?
Exactly. It seems tailor-made for someone who's solely interested in maximizing yield without all the hassle.
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than someone needing the full spectrum of traditional banking perks like check writing or in-person services.
You know, I sort of wonder if this might be a bit too niche for some folks out there. Like if you're someone who values that traditional relationship with a bank, it might not be the perfect fit.
True, and that's where the whole fintech unbundling trend comes in. It's about specialized services doing one thing really well instead of trying to cover every base.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a paradigm shift in finance, moving away from jack-of-all-trades banks to really focused offerings that solve specific problems, huh?
Right. And while many users seem to love the idea of passive yield optimization,
definitely.
I still think it's worth questioning how robust the algorithm stays in different market climates, you know?
That's a fair challenge. If the rates start fluctuating wildly, could the constant shifting lead to any unforeseen issues for users?
Exactly. And that's
especially
a point that
as
definitely
fintech continues to evolve.
Look. For sure, it's a balancing act, offering flexibility while ensuring stability. And it will be really exciting to see how Red Capital adapts in the long run.
Absolutely. And I think it's these kinds of innovations that really push the envelope in personal finance, making our money work smarter for us.
Well said. It's like watching evolution happen in real time, one tailored algorithm at a time. And that's definitely worth keeping an eye on.
So here's to the future of funds and smart money moves.
Right, absolutely.
And to how platforms like Red Capital are reshaping our approach to saving and investing.